have been in an expired relationship for 30 years. How do I get rid of it?
Wow.
Yeah. I wish I could ask questions back. Like, is this a friendship? Is this a romantic, relationship? Is this a business partnership? Like,
I'm going to assume it's a marriage.
okay.
And we'll approach it from there. And then I think it will be applicable to friendships as well, right? And so how do you know a friendship has expired? How do you know that a marriage has expired? How do you know that a coworker relationship has expired? I think fundamentally it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's just that in the marriage, you're much more entangled with someone, right?
Yeah.
You've gotten to a point where, and this actually happened in my first marriage, where we were basically roommates at some point. I think this happens with a lot of people. You are a roommate and you have shared finances. You're sort of splitting the bills with each other.
Yeah.
You're splitting some household responsibilities and chores, but the same passion is gone.
Yeah.
Every relationship, especially intimate relationships like a marriage or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. We talk about this in Love People Use Things. Every relationship requires three things in order for it to last long term. The relationship must have chemistry. That's usually what happens first. And then it must have compatibility, and it must have love. Those are the three things we talk about. This is from Dr. Christopher Ryan. And I think it's the reason that yours and my relationship has lasted so long. There's a particular chemistry between the two of us. We can finish each other's sentences. We have a dynamic where we can go back and forth. I know how generally you're going to answer a question. You know how I'm going to answer one, so we can volley back and forth relatively well.
Yeah.
But we're also comfortable sitting in silence with each other. And so there's a particular chemistry between the two of us. And I think that's true with anyone else that you work with, live with, are around regularly, semi-regularly. There's a chemistry. That's an important component. Then there's love. Well, to love someone is to see them for who they are without trying to change them. This is simultaneously the easiest and the hardest thing to do, because you don't have to do anything to love them.
Right.
Love does not require doing. I can't do more love. I can simply see you for who you are. As soon as I want to change you, that relationship has expired. Or at least that portion of the relationship has expired.
Ooh, interesting.
Because to want to change someone is to unlove them. And so if I want you to change, I want you to do this, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, that means I'm not happy with who you are, and therefore I'm not happy with the relationship. It's not wrong or bad, but it's not loving. And then the third thing is compatibility. And this is usually where relationships expire. Because you can have chemistry and you can have love, but the two of you aren't compatible at all. And there are certain non-negotiables that you can't even negotiate on. In a marriage, it's like if one person wants to have kids and the other doesn't, that's a problem. Because there isn't I guess we'll just have half a kid. I'll get you sort of pregnant. Now, there are other non-negotiables. Some people might want monogamy, and other people might want to be in an open relationship. Now, if you're both stuck there, then that's non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you can negotiate all you want, but like what's going to happen is one person's going to be deprived in the relationship.
Yeah.
And therefore you're going to drag the other person in your direction. You're going to drag them toward monogamy, or you're going to drag the person toward an open relationship. Therefore, the relationship is expired at this point. Now, here's the beautiful part about this. The relationship as it's currently constituted is expired. It doesn't mean the entire relationship is expired.
I like that.
Sometimes when they make jam, there's like a layer of mold on the top. Shout out to Squirrel.
Jam. Yeah.
And you often scrape the mold off. Or if you dry age beef. You've seen dry aged beef before.
Yeah.
It's just a layer of mold on top of. You have to cut the mold off. So that is technically, literally expired.
Yeah.
But you cut off the part that is expired, and now you have what you were actually looking for the whole time. Did you enjoy this video? If so, you can listen to full episodes of the Minimalists private podcast, available exclusively on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/theminimalists today. Your support keeps our podcast and YouTube channel 100% advertisement free.